Hello, good morning, friends. My name is Mohammad Aseem Akram. Welcome back to the Cloud Aseem channel. Today, we came with the topic of Deepseek AI, which is trending in technology, AI, and LLM models, right? This is a hot topic now, currently. So, if you go into the website over here, you will find this is the main website of Deepseek. Now, it's saying that Deepseek R1 is live and open source, right? Okay, please do check out on my channel where I have all the details like AWS DevOps 0 to Hero series. We have already completed around up to Linux and different part. Even I have complete real-time projects where you can check it out. Even I have Docker complete series. Even I have Terraform series, Kubernetes basic I have over here. So these all the series is available. Please review and let me know in the comment section that what over here and how it outperformed ChatGPT as well, right? So if you check DeepSeek AI, right? Is DeepSeek AI and R1. This is actually the very old company. They have developed from the like 5 to 10 years back. They started developing the models as well, but still they was underperformed with the competition of OpenAI. But now the model which they have introduced is that the model R1 and the DeepSeek V3, this outperform all the models, right? All the models of OpenAI. So this is the reason that it has gained in the IT market, the news, and it's impacted the OpenAI and NVIDIA on which the OpenAI and LLM different models gets hosted. Okay, so let's go down. Then we'll check the in which factor when DeepSeek V3 had outperformed the providers, right? So if you check it here, this is a DeepSeek versions, right? Here one more Queen is there, LLM on there is there, Cloud is there, and ChatGPT, a different organization. Meta also you will be finding, right? So if you check it over here, we are from the software. We will review this part as well, right? So here, if you check the score of this of their model, DeepSeek is 82.6. Here is 80. This is the point of what ChatGPT 4, which is their top model of ChatGPT, right? So if you check over here, you'll be finding that they has given the outperformed OpenAI. Okay. If you check the coding, right, coding bench, so that given 40.5, whereas this is 33.4. Even the bench, this if you see all these codes over here, you will see all the codes are outperforms, right? So these are the thing. If you check for the different model of this DeepSeek Max also, it has outperformed. If you go for the Chinese and if you go for the English also prompt, how the prompt is coming up, human interaction, you will find as the architecture and everything. This almost had been outperformed, right? So AI model has created significant impact in IT world, right? AI world while outperforming OpenAI in various benchmarks. As a model is accessible and commercially used, the reason what I'm saying accessible, this is open source. Okay, so if you check out over here, they're saying that this model is OpenAI is open source. Okay, so that means you can take the code from this OpenAI, right, and you can develop your own model on this as well, right? Open source, that means anyone can use it. Whereas OpenAI, what they did, they keep this their code as a private. Okay, it was not shared. It was not open source model. Okay, whereas ChatGPT, they was asking charging like 20 to $200 per month to use their application, right? In integrating with your products, embedding into your website, anywhere else, right? So this was the concept going on. But when this DeepSeek AI came, it came with the option that it is open source. You take our code and deploy anywhere and start integration. If you want to integrate with their hosting, then there is some charges. The charges also is minimal, right? Compared to the reason is that they have eliminated NVIDIA dependency. So if you check this NVIDIA, this is a production of GPU, right? Which is a very big organization, which is trending in the cloud computing format, right? Where they provide GPUs. So if you check the past 1 week, right? So the share fell off 14%. If you check it, 14%. The reason was DeepSeek AI. So if you check it here, the day when it launched, it was adopted and boomed. Then started from it came from the 147 to 117 share also. The gradually drop of 14% of their share market. Okay. The reason of that is that before, when you were going to develop any LLM models or any models of machine learning or AI, then you required GPU was mandatory, on which the ChatGPT was hosted on deployed on GPU, right? That is provided by NVIDIA. Even if you go for any Bitcoin mining, okay, cryptocurrency mining, anywhere, different models were hosted on GPU. GPU provider was one, right? It was NVIDIA Corporation. Okay, so when they made this DeepSeek, what they did, they have eliminated the part. They eliminated what they have. They say that we don't require GPU. Take your own hosting virtual machines, which we have, just with 8 GB RAM or 16 GB RAM minimum, and you attach one of the hard disks to that storage, then it start working perfectly. Okay, So this what they came with the solution that we don't require GPU. So when the dependency eliminated, the share market of NVIDIA got declined. Okay. So now everyone started getting exits from this investment pro strategies. Okay. So now this was the main what I've said that now one more thing what we will test it now. See the SDK. One more important fact is that when you hit someone, they will provide that no, where if you want to hit the bullseye, right? So this is the same thing done by DeepSeek, right? What they did, they have not created their own SDK. Okay. So what they did, just he said, please, who are the customer of OpenAI, that is ChatGPT, right? So we do what do you one thing, don't update your SDK, don't do anything, just use their or their SDKs, okay, JSON that JavaScript SDK, and just what you did, change the base URL of your base URL and the key, okay, just change the API key and base URL, and it will be start working fine. The reason is an OpenAI SDK is open source. Okay, SDK usually is open source. You take their open source SDK and just update your API key of deep API, right? And what you do, you just change the base URL and hit your APIs from your applications. Okay, so it will work fine and it will give you better example. If you check it over here, they just gave one prompt. Okay, after integrator, just give the user will provide some exam test. Please place the question and answer output them. So example, input is given, output is given, user prompt is given, the answer is what is the question, which is the longest river in the world. So the answer is coming like this. So just gave they given us some example how does the communication goes with on this DeepSeek model, right? So if you see over here what they did, they have eliminated GPU up to now. They keep it open source. That means it's very open source, right? But there is no cost. The code is open, right? Then after what they did, they used ChatGPT SDK. Okay, so that's also one more point. And the most interesting part is that what they did is that they have uh, trained their model such a way that you will feel that you're chatting with your human. Okay, so let's take one more example. uh, Please explain, right? Docker, okay, just I'm giving you a prompt, please explain Docker. So you will see the output over here, it is better, right? Docker is a platform designed to make it easier to create, deploy, run application by using container allow to develop to package upon up on an application with all the parts. So if you check over here, you will see that it's kind of human interaction way. Okay, so if I give the same prompt over here and I will ask that as human interaction, right? So you will find some interesting answer from the DeepSeek. So see, he's saying that, see, you have a lot of stuff, furniture, book, kitchen, etc. You showed everything works perfectly in your home, but you worry the new place might have the rights, not have the right setup. So what you'll do it without Docker, you need to go in the Docker. What you do, you keep everything in the portable box and you'll take with them, right? So this is how goes with this. So it's explaining like a human way between the two human interaction. So this is a very good answers from them. If you check it over here, the points also, right? Which kind of deep think R1, right? If you go output, even it can go from search from the internet and get you the answer. So I will say that same way, right? Explain Docker files, right? So what we'll do, it will go to the Google or the browsers and it will search the data from there and it will fetch and it will pay prompt you everything. So due to technical, the search service is temporary and no problem, but I have tested this way before. So it will go in the Google, in the web browsers, right? In the internet, it will go and search and it will provide you the answer. Even if you're going with the deep think R1, even you will have the better answer for that. Okay, so let me give this prompt and let me uncheck this and give it over here. So you'll be going to find is, okay, so it's taking time to think because it's the top level model of the, okay, deep think. See, okay, the user has already asked about Docker twice the first time, detail including common Docker, and figure out they're asking why it did not. Okay, see, it's thinking like a human. It's responding that, okay, we already told you twice, but still, first time I explained you Docker file details, common example, everything I gave, and now they are asking again, like I given the second time prompt as well, the same. So I need to figure out why they are asking again, okay? So maybe I'm not understanding as a user. So what you're doing is giving the query history. is saying that I use a recipe analyze, is giving the another way. So what is done is taking something else and it giving every single thing. So whatever the behind is going on, it is printing over there. Okay, how it's thinking. So it's given you all the base over there. See, entry point, it has given you Docker file and everything. So this is going on. The main thing is that how does it outperform, right? So the main aspect, as I say, that how the DeepSeek AI outstanding compared to AI, because the open source free to modify. You take your their code of DeepSeek AI and you can modify. Developer can tweak, modify, fine tune as it needed. Okay, business can be deployed it without license interaction because DeepSeek is open source. Okay, and there is no NVIDIA dependencies. As I mentioned that this DeepSeek does not require AI designed to run on various hardwares like OpenAI where you require NVIDIA GPUs. Okay, there was a dependency, and because there is the elimination of GPU, that means cost effective and hardware is very good compared to reduce more than, you can say, gradually down, right, comparatively. And it is fully customizable and self-hosted. It is fully customized as it is open source. We can take this code and you can customize based on our and we can deploy it in our own local machines, virtual machines. Okay, and community driven as DeepSeek AI. DeepSeek AI has the open source community as well where you can be updated. Okay, more flexible and cost effective as you can run it locally and you can save your cost as well. Okay, but the big question, as I mentioned, that every application or anything comes with the question marks. So the question mark is that is this safe because this is behind generated by China. China is always blamed about the data leak and data leak of your clients and exporting to different organization. So this is the things going on, right? So this you can do it, right? So this you can go review and everything you can be done over that. Point is coming after regulatory issues. We know very well that it's compliant with China is compliant with this or no, right? It does it applied, it have geographical approval from different organizations and different countries or not. This is a transparent. Even the transparency and trust is there that open source helps, but much how much control does the community truly have? So this come with a different option, but still it have shaken the AI industry and even the NVIDIA. So they will hit back again with their updated version. So it provided an open door that you don't require any GPU. Without GPU as well, you can deploy AI and LLM models. Okay. So now in that next tutorial, what we'll do, we'll take this DeepSeek models and we will deploy into one Linux operating machine, right? So we'll take one Linux virtual machine and we will deploy into that. And I will show what are the steps required to deploy that and how to host and hit your API as well. Okay. And even we will check it out how you can going to configure the same DeepSeek on your local laptop as well. Okay, so this I will be sharing with you next tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe